Hello, Ms. Bettis, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, how are you today?
Hi.
Okay, so I just need to confirm your name is Tanya I. Bettis?
Yes, ma'am. Tanya I. Pettis.
Very good. Okay, Ms. Bettis, thank you for calling in. We're having to do all our court through Zoom these days. So sometimes it's a little difficult because we can't make things work. And so let's just be patient and hopefully we don't get disconnected. Okay, so what we have here today, you have 3 different charges
Yes,
that you're
ma'am.
being charged with. So I'm going to go ahead and go over those with you. The first one is driving while license is invalid or suspended. The second offense is failure to maintain financial responsibility, in other words, no insurance. And then the third one is failure to control speed. Now, the whole purpose of today is to go ahead and have you enter a plea for each offense. So I'm going to go ahead and go over the pleas with you. Let's start with the failure to control speed. The first choice you have is what we call plea of nolo contendere. That is Latin for no contest. And that means you're not admitting or denying that you committed the offense, but you're telling the court you want to address the fine and court costs. Okay. The second choice you have is a plea of guilty. Yes, I did it. Okay. Third choice is a plea of not guilty. No, I didn't do it, or I had a very good reason for doing what I was doing, or this is just the plea that I want to enter. Okay. So which plea would you like to enter to the offense of failure to control speed? Or if you have any questions, let me know.
The only question I do have is, I wouldn't say I had failure to control my speed because I was literally at the
before
stop
you get into, I cannot discuss any of the facts with you because if you end up having a trial, I'm the judge that will be in charge of having that trial, whether it's through a trial before the court or a trial before the jury. But we do have our city prosecutor here. You see Miss Christina Flores on the screen. I can put you in what we call a breakout room with her, and you can visit with her and talk to her about that. Would you like to do that?
No, that's okay.
Are you sure? I mean, she's available. And, you know, if you visit with her, you can still come back over here if you want to go ahead and, you know, say, you know what, I do want to enter a plea of no contest, or I do want to enter a plea of guilty. You're not, in other words, you're not bound if you go and you visit with her.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I will.
But so on this, I still want to get pleas so we don't forget to do this. So
Okay.
on the failure to control speed for now, do you want me to go ahead and enter a plea of not guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and sign your name, Tanya Bettis, and today is 2/11/2021. And before I put you in the break room, we have the 2 others I want to go ahead and get pleas for as well. The next one is the no insurance, failure to maintain financial
I'm
responsibility.
guilty on that, ma'am.
Guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I'm signing your name, Tanya I. Bettis, 2/11/2021. And then the last one is driving with a license that is invalid or suspended. Which plea would you like to enter for that?
I'm guilty on that, ma'am.
I'm sorry?
I'm guilty on that.
Guilty. Okay, I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. Tanya I. Bettis. Okay, and so I'm dating this. Now, Ms. Bettis, if you could please give me a good mailing address for you.
1129 Hartwell Road.
Hartwell Road, and that's here in Alice, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and what is a good phone number for you, please?
361-207-8297.
Okay, so what I'm going to do, Ms. Bettis, is I'm going to go ahead and put you and the prosecutor, the city prosecutor, into a breakout room. You'll see a little invitation on your screen that says if you've been invited to join a breakout room, go ahead and click on that and it'll take you. You and Ms. Flores will be there. I will not be there as I cannot hear any of the particulars. And then if you all aren't able to come to agreement or you want to come back to maybe just work out a payment plan or something over here, that's fine. Just you can let me know and you'll be able to leave. So I'm still figuring this out, so bear with me.
Me too. I'm still trying to figure it out as well.
Okay, so let's see. I see Tanya there. I'm going to send you to, let's see, assign to room 1. Okay, I'm moving you to room 2. I'll move her to room 2 as well. Are you in room 2?
I'm doing it right now.
Okay. What about her? There she is. Okay,
Okay.
great. So let me turn this
I just need the file.
mute.
Yes, I'm coming.
Stop video. Oh, I'm sorry.
There you go.
Do what? Well, she can work something out with her and then she can send her back over here and I'll talk to her about that. Okay.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so let me count.
Because probably what's going to happen is she's going to need to do a payment plan. That's what I'm thinking.
Judge. Can you hear me on? We're back on.
Okay.
Can you hear me, Judge?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, the defendant is willing to plead no contest, and I told her you would discuss the payment arrangements with him.
Okay. So then let me just get the file and we'll get this worked out for you, Ms. Bettis.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Legal start then.
Okay, so then what I will do is on that plea form where we entered not guilty on the failure to control speed, you want me to change that plea
Yes, ma'am.
to, was it no contest or to guilty?
No contest, ma'am.
Okay, so we'll change it to no contest. Tanya I. Bettis. Okay. And you want to go ahead and work out a payment plan?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so in looking at my notes here, you have lots of old business with us. When we add the new ones to your old business, it's a total of $3,003 that you owe the court. So are you working?
Yes, ma'am.
Where do you work?
Chantes.
Okay, why haven't you been keeping up your payments?
Really not making it. I only make $2.13 an hour, and I'm lucky if I walk out of there with $30 a day.
Okay, and do you remember what amount we had your payments at?
I do not remember.
Okay, and looking at your file, it looks like $85. So if you
85?
can't right, if you can't afford that, then what you need to do instead of not making your payments, if you don't make a payment, then we can issue a warrant for your arrest. Okay, but if you call and you say, look, I thought I was going to be able to make this amount, but I can't. Can we reduce the payments? I'll talk to you about reducing the payment. That's not going to be a problem. I'd rather have you paying something than nothing. And I'm sure you'd rather pay something than go to jail, right?
Right.
So we can go ahead and we can reduce the 85 a month. I can take it down to $50. Do you think you'd be able to do that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so then what we're going to do, I'm going to make a bunch of notes because that way I don't forget. We're going to go ahead and add your new offenses to the payment plan. We're going to go ahead and reduce your payments from $85 to $50 a month so that you can pay them. Your first payment will be due on March 1st. So what I'm going to do, actually, I'm going to set you up for March 8th, which is going to be our status. You can, and that's so I can make sure that you made your payment. Okay. So
Yes,
what's
ma'am.
going to happen is probably I'm going to just set you up every month so we can keep track and not lose track of you again.
Okay.
So if you've already made your payment by the time March 8th rolls around, what we'll do is we'll just give you a date in April. And then that way you can just be done with March and then come back in April.
Okay.
Okay. And so what I need for you to do, Ms. Bettis, is to keep an eye on your mail because my clerk will be emailing you all the documents for the payment plan. So you'll need to sign them and bring them in. Now,
Okay.
as far as making your payments is concerned, you can make your payment online with a credit card or debit card, or you can mail it in, or you can go ahead and come in to the clerk's office. They have a window and you can wear a mask.
Okay.
But if you'd rather mail it in or make your payment by, email, you can certainly go ahead and do that. Do you have any questions, Ms. Bettis?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so just keep an eye on your mail. And thank you for zooming in today.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Y'all have a good day.
Thank you. You too.
Bye-bye. Arnold, how do I turn this off, Arnold?